Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, it's a lovely evening this evening and I'm off to do a comparison shoot with the new Defender and my 1951 Series 1 Land Rover. So really one of the oldest with the newest. Interested?
Now, I'm out this evening with Matt, who's an automotive photographer. There's details to his Instagram account set out below. But what he wants to do is get some side-by-side pictures of the two cars together. And so we're heading out, first of all, to a location just down the road where there's some standing water, which we can take some reflective shots in. So we're lining up the camera shot here to get the reflection. And the idea is to keep the camera in the same place, but to move the cars and swap them round. And I'm not sure Matt is going to thank me for showing his medium format camera sat on a plank in a puddle for this shot, but I think you'll agree the end result came out well. There's nowhere to actually take them. Now these are both Land Rover 7-seaters. The old 80-inch has got bench seats for 4 in the back. In the rear of the new Defender, you've got the 2 jump seats folded down. Plenty of room for Matt's camera gear in the back there. Again, we're just waiting for the sun to go down a little bit more and heading out to a nice location right up on the tip of the island. And it's safe to say that the 300 horsepower engine in the new Defender allows it to keep up nicely with the 49 horsepower motor under the bonnet of the Series 1. And the more time I spend with this car, the more it grows on me. I've come to realise that it's not a replacement for the old ones at all. It's a completely new car in its own right. And when that evening sun hits it at certain angles, it really does shine in my view. This particular spot is one of my favourite locations at sundown to get the barbecue out and have a picnic. And I really could imagine bringing the new Defender out here and enjoying the evening with a drink as the sun goes down. And I really do think that the interior is cracking and is the best part of the car. As I said in my earlier video though, I'm really missing not having a front bumper on the new car. Obviously safety standards nowadays prohibit that, but you can't climb on the bonnet like the old one. It's really difficult to beat the light that you get at this time of day, especially out on the west coast here. Golden hour, perfect time for capturing those shots. And the Pangea green paintwork on this new Defender is superb in my opinion. I can almost forgive the fact that it doesn't have the thousands of ripples that the old Defender had all over its bodywork. Now, I think the light's just about right for some good panning shots that Matt wants to get. So he's climbing up onto the higher ground. And I think you'll agree it looks stunning. Which leads us to a proper side-by-side comparison shot. We've got the 1951 80-inch Land Rover and the 2020 120-inch, because I know it's called a 110, but it's 120 inches. That sun's going down further and the new Defender's colours are really beginning to shine. It's crying out for some sort of soft-top version though. A Land Rover Defender isn't a Defender as far as many fans are concerned unless you can get some fresh air in, just like the old ones. Please, Land Rover, give us that option. If you agree, people, leave a comment below. Now, as it's beginning to get dark, Matt's going to do some light painting on the car. It's a great effect. That's how you get shots like this. Now, there's a joke that owners of old Land Rovers share to do with the lights. You've got these fantastic LED lights on the new one, but the old ones used to have Lucas filament bulbs in, and Lucas was known as the Prince of Darkness because the filament bulbs, as you can see here, barely light the road at all. It's one of the big major pluses about the new Defender. You've got fantastic light technology. I mean, come on, the old girl looks positively jaundiced here. 70 years between them. Just having a look at some of the little details, for instance, keeping on the lights. You've got these tiny little side lights on the front of the 80-inch compared to these modern LEDs, and on the back the little D lamps and the squircles on the new Defender. Each very Land Rover in their own way. And Matt's just going to finish off with another reflection shot, this time using some light painting. And this last shot by Matt captures perfectly the historic narrative here. The new car standing on its own feet, looking back at a reflection of itself, not losing sight of where it came from. Now, I hope you enjoyed this little look at the two cars side by side. If you did, then give it a like and please subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you soon.